Today's show brought to you by St. Francis County Market. Freshness and quality at bottom line prices.
Hello, St. Francis, and welcome to another edition of SFHS Today with Connor and Nick.
This year, the flu season has been more rampant than most years.
Here's an interview with the school nurse.
I'm here with Beth, the school nurse, to talk about flu season. How bad has the flu been this winter?
Actually, we've seen a lot of cases. Nationally, it's one of the earliest seasons of the flu cases that they've had in a while. We're starting to see students coming down with it, but for us, it really hasn't been any worse than it's been in any other years.
Okay, and what are some symptoms students should look for before going to the doctor?
Well, definitely fever. Usually it's something that hits very quickly. Like you feel fine, and by that evening you're feeling terrible. Fever is something to monitor for, and body aches and pains. Kind of upper respiratory symptoms like a bad cough or pain when they're coughing.
Okay. And do you have any tips for preventing the flu?
The big one is hand washing. I mean, everybody really needs to keep mindful of the fact that they should be washing their hands frequently throughout the day, especially before eating. And try to keep, during this season in particular, try to keep from touching your nose, mouth, and eyes.
All right. And is there any advice you would give to students who are sick?
Please stay home. Definitely, if you have a fever, we want you to stay home. We prefer you stay home for 24 hours. After that, certainly students that have been actually diagnosed with influenza, many times physicians give them a little more time that they should be staying home, typically until they're feeling well enough to attend school. Definitely, if anyone is homesick and been diagnosed with it or questions about it, they could definitely give us a call and we can help guide them on to when they could return to school.
All right, thank you so much, Beth.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Katie.
Students had the option to cut out and make snowflakes for Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown. The snowflakes were made last week.
Student Council has sent those snowflakes as a sign of support.
This year's talent show will be on January 23rd at 6 p.m. in the PAC. It'll be $1 to get in, and the winner will receive half the proceeds from the gate, and the audience gets to vote for the winner. Also, the winning act will perform at the Pep Fest during Snow Week.
In theater, one-act competitions are up. The All-Conference Festival is the 19th. On January 25th, Drama Club will join the one-act cast to perform an evening of one act for the public.
Pockets and the Booby Trap will be performed, and all proceeds will benefit Minnesota veterans. It will be at 7 p.m. in the PAC. Their first actual competition is on January 26th at Chicago Lakes. Public can attend the competitions if they want.
Reminder, seniors, Financial Aid Night is February 7th at 6 p.m. in the PAC.
Seniors, also remember that you can vote for Snow Week King and Queen through Naviance by January 21st.
Snow Week will be held January 28th to February 1st. Coronation is Tuesday and the Pep Fest and Dance is Friday.
Speech season is starting up. Their first tournament is January 26th, and this year the team will be traveling to Harvard to complete a national invitation.
Hi, I'm Nicole and I'm here with Faith Moriella, speech captain. Could you tell us when your season starts?
Our season starts this Saturday. It's a practice tournament for new and returning members, and it's here at home. And then after that, the next Saturday, we're going to Eden Prairie. And then the next Saturday, it pretty much just lines up to every Saturday morning we're going to another tournament.
How do you think your season's going to go?
It should go pretty well. We're prepared, and we're one of the most successful teams at St. Francis. We have won sections before, and usually we come in second or third to Duluth, and we send a lot of kids to state.
Are you nervous for any of your competitions?
Our biggest competitions are usually in the Roseville area, Lakeville, Duluth, and Moorhead. Those are some of the big schools that we go up against, but we should be prepared.
So I heard that you're making a trip to Harvard. Could you tell me about that?
Yeah, a select group of the speech team is going to Boston, Massachusetts, and we're going to go to the Harvard tournament, which is a 3-day tournament with some of the best competition in the country.
Thank you, Faith.
You're welcome.
They are hosting a spaghetti dinner this Saturday, January 19th, as a fundraiser from 4 to 8 at the United Methodist Church in St. Francis. $12 supports the team, gets you a spaghetti dinner, and entertainment.
Coming into the end of debate season, Cody Brandt and Alyssa Johnson qualified for the state debate tournament.
They finished the section tournament with 5-1 records. State will be held today and tomorrow at the U of M.
In other club news, Knowledge Bowl had a meet last Saturday at home. The best St. Francis team tied for 13th place out of 58 teams.
The show choir competition season begins February 9th for the Bread Street Singers.
They will be hosting a public preview night in February. Look for updates next week on SFHS Today or on our website.
Speaking of singing and dancing, auditions for the spring musical Grease will be held in the PAC on January 29th and 30th after school.
Students should have a 16 to 32 bar excerpt of a song to sing and be prepared for movement. For more information, see Ms. Morehouse-Olson or Mr. Warren.
Attention seniors, local scholarships are in. Go to the consulate office and apply.
That's all for today. Stay tuned for scrolling announcements, weather, the random question thing, and sports.
Hey Saints, we're in for another cold weekend with a batch of Arctic air moving in. Enjoy today with the clouds breaking and a little sun peeking through for a high temp of a balmy 32 degrees. But get out your heavy-duty winter wear as that Arctic chill will bring the temps into the negative teens over the weekend and a high of 3 below on our day off. Stay classy, St. Francis, and we'll see you back on Tuesday.
It's the random question thing, ding!
Who do you want to win the Super Bowl?
The Atlanta Falcons.
The New England Patriots.
Baltimore Ravens.
49ers.
Go Falcons.
Packers.
49ers. I am hoping for a Harbaugh Bowl, the 49ers versus the Ravens, but I believe the New England Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl.
Hey Saints, I'm Derek.
And I'm Jake.
Starting out today's sports news, Dance has an invitational at Wayzata on January 19th. They also have sections on February 2nd at Elk River.
Dribbling over to girls basketball, they fought hard on Tuesday at Chisago but came up short, losing 67 to 42. Tonight they will travel to Irondale with the clock starting at 7:15. Here's an interview with 3 of the seniors on the team.
I'm here with McKenna Morrell, Emily Larson, Nicole Borsner, 3 of the seniors on the basketball team. So how has your season been going so far? Has there been any struggles?
Yeah, we have 2 injuries. Taylor is out with a torn ACL, and Sonia tore MCL and LCL.
Okay. And what has been favorite memory so far this season?
Our bus rides and our team bonding and our dance-offs in the locker rooms.
And how have you been playing during your senior year so far?
Well, obviously it's our senior year, so we just want to play it like it's our last, because it is, and not take anything for granted.
All right, well, thank you.
Thanks, Cayman. The boys basketball team lost a thrilling overtime game on Tuesday at home versus Chisago, 55 to 52. They look to turn it around tonight at home against Irondale with the tip-off at 7:15.
Changing sports, girls hockey dropped the puck last Friday at home with Irondale. They lost 7-0. Then on Monday at home versus Bloomington Kennedy, they won with a score of 2-0. And Tuesday night they were at Princeton that ended with a tie of 2-2. Last night the girls headed off to St. Louis Park to face off against the Orioles, and won 5-1. Their next game is Saturday at home against Chisago at 12:30.
Skating over to the boys team, they won Tuesday night at Cambridge 7-1. Tonight on the eve of Hockey Day, Minnesota will be at Irondale with the game starting at 7.
And last Friday, our wrestling team hosted an invitational with 7 other schools. Adam Blue took first in his weight class. Also last night at home, they took on Mounds View and won 41-24. The boys will be competing in an invitational this Saturday at Champlain Park at 9 a.m.
Flipping it over to gymnastics, the girls had a meet last night at Big Lake. Then on Tuesday night, the girls will be at Cambridge with the meet starting at 6:30.
Well, Saints, have a great 3-day weekend and be sure to tune in next Tuesday for a special show edition on registering for next year's classes.